This is an HB Technik fully automatic ingredients dosing system. It was commissioned in 2021 and is surplus to requirements. Let's walk through the system. We have the pallet loading station where the forklift would take the pallet up and put the pallet of ingredients up onto the safety pallet gate system. As you can see, and these bags will then get picked up using the Schmalz vacuum lifter, which can travel along to any of the hopper stations. There are 10 ingredients stations. You've got 5 macro dosing, 5 micro dosing. Each macro dosing station has a mesh grid which is removable, and the hoppers have vibrators on the sides and are on load cells, and underneath are rotary valves which feed the product via vacuum transfer all the way to the main silo, which then doses the finished ingredients batched down into a blender. This is all done by vacuum transfer. And inside the hopper, you can see you've got vibration, and you've also got a rotary valve at the bottom, and the whole thing's on load cells to dose it very accurately. The main ingredients control panel is over here, where you can go and put in your various recipes, ingredients, production list, status, setup, etc., etc. Along the other side are the micro ingredients dosing stations, and they have a auger, horizontal auger, which feeds into another hopper on load cells. You can see the auger down there, and all of these then also feed via vacuum transfer to the main station. Sitting next to the main finished ingredients hopper is a liquid station as well. Let's go downstairs. Here you can see the ingredients dosing stations. You've got 5 macro feeding stations. You can see these hoppers are on load cells with vibration, and they feed down to a rotary valve, which then vacuum transfers the product to the main station by exact weight. And on the other side are the micro ingredient stations, and the way they work is you have a horizontal auger that feeds into a hopper on load cells, which then has a rotary valve underneath it, which then vacuum transfers all the way to the main hopper. So this is the main hopper, and that's the liquid dosing system. And the main hopper would feed down through the mezzanine to a blending system. Here we are looking back on it. These are the micro ingredients dosing systems, and these are the macro. And upstairs, of course, is the hopper loading station. And the system also has a dust extraction system, stainless steel dust extraction system for the whole plant. You can see it over here. Here's the filter. And there's the fan on the top. Let's have a look at the control room. Here's the main control panel. And you can see the system was built in 2020, commission 21 by Technik. And what you can see here is this is the blower fan, Siemens blower fan, and this is the vacuum pump as well. It's a Robush. This is part of the system. And it feeds up and back into the system. And these are just the various stations downstairs below the mezzanine, showing various weights. Everything's done on cable trays through the system and into this main control panel. And here you can see the system. This is the liquid. There's the main powder station, and we're looking back on the system now. Upstairs is the mezzanine, and we're just walking back through it. And coming around. And back upstairs.